Story: The Legend of Nyami, Zimbabwe. Once upon a time, in the heart of Zimbabwe, there flowed the mighty Zambezi River. It was believed that a powerful river spirit called Nyami inhabited its depths. Nyami was said to be a serpent-like creature, with a head resembling that of a fish and the body of a snake. For generations, the local people held Nyami in great reverence, believing it to be the guardian spirit of the river. They considered the river's health and prosperity to be intertwined with Nyami's happiness. One year, a severe drought plagued the land, and the Zambezi River's waters began to recede. The people feared for their crops and livelihoods. They believed that Nyami was upset, causing the drought. In a courageous act, a young fisherman named Chipo embarked on a journey to find Nyami and appease the river spirit. He ventured into the depths of the river, offering gifts and speaking words of respect to Nyami. Moved by Chipo's sincerity and bravery, Nyami decided to help. It called upon the rains to return and the river to flourish once more. The drought ended, and the people rejoiced, grateful for Nyami's benevolence. From that day forward, the legend of Nyami grew, reminding all that the Zambezi River and its guardian spirit were to be cherished and respected. Story 2: The Talking Skull, Ghana. In a small Ghanaian village, there lived a young man named Kwame. Kwame was known for his bravery and quick wit. One day, a strange and eerie skull was discovered in the forest near the village. This skull, however, was unlike any other. It could talk. The villagers were both amazed and frightened by the talking skull. It would taunt and challenge anyone who dared to approach it, boasting of its knowledge and wisdom. The people were perplexed and couldn't decide what to do with this mysterious skull. Kwame, eager to prove his courage, volunteered to face the talking skull. With confidence, he approached the skull and engaged in a conversation. Kwame cleverly challenged the skull's wisdom, asking it questions it couldn't answer. Frustrated and defeated, the skull fell silent. Kwame returned to the village, carrying the silent skull with him. The villagers were astounded by his bravery and intelligence. They hailed him as a hero and respected him for his courage in silencing the boastful talking skull. From that day forward, Kwame's wisdom and bravery were revered in the village, and he became a trusted leader among his people. Story 3: The Dog and the Hyena, Senegal. In the savannas of Senegal, there lived a clever dog named Kofi and a foolish hyena named Boubacar. Kofi was known throughout the animal kingdom for his wit and honesty, while Boubacar was infamous for his greed and dishonesty. One day, they stumbled upon a hidden treasure chest filled with delicious, juicy mangoes. The sight of the ripe mangoes made their mouths water with desire. However, they faced a dilemma: how to divide the treasure fairly. Kofi suggested, "Let's each take turns picking a mango until they're all gone, and we'll be satisfied with our shares." Boubacar, driven by his greed, insisted, "No, I should have more because I found the treasure first." Ignoring Kofi's wise counsel, Boubacar began gorging himself on mangoes without sharing, but his gluttony got the best of him. He ate so many mangoes that he became too full to move. Kofi, on the other hand, enjoyed his share of mangoes and saved some for later. He watched as Boubacar struggled to move, his belly bloated. With a grin, Kofi said, "You see, Boubacar, greed leads to ruin. It's better to share and be content." Boubacar learned his lesson that day, and from then on, he shared his finds with others and was no longer known as the greedy hyena. Kofi continued to be admired for his wisdom and fairness in the animal kingdom.